vocalteacher.com. I'm back for part 2, and now we're going from those warm-ups into more exercising. And just to go back in the warm-ups, a lot of people use lip trills and tongue trills, and that's fine. Maybe in the beginning, this will be kind of like you're stretching before you're running, doing very lightly. It's a little bit lighter. As you start getting ready to exercise, maybe you hear the difference? Not you see where that goes? That's the light one, and that's fine to take you up through, but eventually you want to be able to not. It's not going to help you when you're exercising the voice to where you're going to be singing. So what you might do is you might take, as you start getting ready to warm up, you might start taking your 5-tone scale and going like a E-ya, 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 E-ya. Not letting go into my falsetto, because unless I'm going to sing in my falsetto, I don't want to use it for this part of warming up anymore. Say I'm done with that. I've already done 15-20 minutes of falsetto and chest voice warming up, stretching, getting the chords to stretch. So that's really what's happening. You're stretching the chords out. You're getting them ready to sing. So a lot of times some guys will hit a ceiling and they'll be like if they're going E, 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 they'll go E, 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 and they really can't get that note out. So go below it. E, 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 E. Try to just get it gently in the beginning. Now that we're starting to warm up, you start taking your speaking voice, and bringing that up higher and higher, stretching it up. So you might go on a 5-tone scale, like E, E, E-ya, 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 E-ya. Now say right there, that was an E. Now say some of you are having a hard time with that. That's a 5-tone scale. It's going to be a little bit harder to do than a 4-tone, than an octave jump or an arpeggio. So let's take an arpeggio going to that E. Right where you started having problems, stop, and then go E-ya-E, ah-E-ya, E-ya-E, ah-E-ya, E-ya-E, ah-E-ya. Be a little bit easier. Then rest a little bit, and then you come back and start doing some 5-tones again. Then you could do also like the scales that are like B, what is that? Or you can go like E, you can use that scale. It's all, and whatever scale pattern you want to use is fine. When you get stuck, try to use a different one, because that might release it. That's what the octave jump does for me. If I get stuck on the E, if I'm going E, and I'm like flat. So E, I just go E, E, or B, O, or B, U, or Ba. Whatever you want to use is fine. That's up to you. Then once you get on the 4-tone, go back. See if you can get on the 5-tone. When you start getting a little tired, rest for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Don't be in such a rush to warm up the voice. Believe me, football players and track stars, they don't rush their warm-up. You know, when they're young, they might do a little bit quicker than when they get older, but then they realize, I better get this in. So, now that we are starting to warm up more, and you can take any scale pattern like I said. So what I like to do is really work out that area, say C3 to B flat 4. like that whole area. Once that's in order and I feel like I could hit it on every scale pattern and all the different vowels, then I know my high voice is going to be there for me. I'm not really too worried about it at that point. I may do some really high stuff just to like get the voice ready for that too, because I always have to sing high songs. So I might do something like I might not even be ready for this, but let's see if I am, and if I crack or something, I'll go down and show you how I build it up. I might say, not bad, it was a little thin on the top, so I might go back down the scale, start working my way back up, edging the chest voice up ever so slowly into each range. You're just edging it up. So at first you're here, oh, then it might get stuck. I don't want to crack. Don't let it crack. Go back down. And you go down, and then you work it back up. You'll notice that you'll be able to bring it up each time a little bit further if you rest. You got to give it a chance to rest. So now let's go. We'll go from here, and we'll go to a part 3. And part 3 is going to be on just applying it, just how to apply all of this. And again, it's not like technique for technique. It's just really warming up the voice and then bringing up the chest voice ever so slowly. And you could bring it up on, I didn't use any consonants, I don't think, consonant vowel combinations, which of course you can't. You know, you do. You know, you do it on everything. You might say no, 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 or ba 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 ba, or be bo bo. See, I can use that B to launch the other one if I'm having problems. There's all these different things that you can use. So, all right, we'll go to part 3 and we'll do a little piece of a song or something. See you.